right. Wow.
Yeah. What?
Really something. So you're going to sing another song. Let's.
It's Blue Christmas. Do you have it? You got the lyrics for me?
Well, I can try to do this.
Actually, I have.
Let's see. Okay, give it a sound test. Give it a sound test, Glenn.
1, 2, 3. How's that?
All
That
right.
Too much?
A little bit, but no, I think that'll
I can
be
bring
fine.
it down. Blue, 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 blue snowflakes start falling. That's when those blue, oh, blue, blue memories start falling.
Listen, I thought you did a great job.
Thank you.
It's not the worst thing I heard you do, and I'm saying that as a compliment.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes last time when you were sending in songs, that the recording, you've come a long way in recording, and maybe it is the voice that your voice has changed.
That and the 3 hours a day.
You think it's 3 hours?
I do it religiously. I put it in my
How
schedule.
do you not get tired?
I don't. I have so much energy.
Yeah.
Remember, if I don't keep myself busy 21 hours a day, I'm going to collapse. I'm going to fall apart.
Do you sing in
No,
the
I
shower?
don't sing in the shower. I never really sang in the shower. I hum a lot. They hear me at work and say, "What are you doing?" Oh, you hear my humming, don't you? Yeah, I practice all the time. All the time.
At this time in your life, we don't want you to be doing anything in the shower. You got to pay attention, because if you fall, it's all over.
I have a special shower with a seat and everything, so I'm okay.
Oh, you have one of those?
I have a rolling shower.
Like Pat Boone?
Well, there's a seat in case you don't feel good, you can sit down.
Right, but if you open the door, does all the water come out?
No, it doesn't have a door. It's a regular roll. They were supposed to give me that machine, that type of thing. What they did is they saved the $5,000 that they got from the government. And instead, they got a regular shower and they cut the bottom so that you could roll in if you were in a wheelchair or couldn't lift your feet high. So it's not what I really wanted, but it's fine. Because when you put that bench in there and you bring it down, showers are not that big.
Oh.
You know.
Okay, so...
But I do have a living aid, so I don't, I'm going to take a shower. There's got to be someone in the house.
I didn't know you had a living aid.
I've had one since 1992. The person can live with you because they have to anyway, especially at night. That's why they call him a living aid, him or her. And then what happens then is that he doesn't have to pay rent. He buys his own food, doesn't have to pay any other utility bills. And his income does not count as my income because we're not related. It's a medical thing. And so it works for him and it works for me. It doesn't cost me anything, doesn't cost the state anything.
Okay.
And he gets to go to work in the daytime because I'm always out.
Now, where does he sleep?
He has his own room.
I had no idea. That's okay. I didn't know that. Wow.
I have a 3-bedroom.
You do?
Yes.
3 bedrooms?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Well, my son's supposed to come home, so it was always
must be
well
rich.
planned.
You must
I'm
be
not
rich.
rich.
A 3-bedroom.
I
What is
pay
that?
my share of the rent. Trust me, it goes
Okay.
up a lot depending on your income.
I didn't know you had... Wow, okay. So at least there's someone out there looking out after you.
There is.
So if you did slip, someone's there.
yeah.
Okay. Can you believe all this? Did you know all this about Glenn?
No, I did not.
And I've known you for a while.
Medically, I can be pretty private, yeah, and I should be.
I've known you for a while, though, and I know things about you. I know, but that I didn't know. I didn't know the dying 14 times. I didn't know. I knew you. See, the things I do know about you, you're a Canadian citizen in a U.S. because you were born right on the border, right? Mm-hmm. So you are both. Half of you was in Canada, half of you was in the U.S.
So they say that's why I have 2 birth certificates.
And you were born on a bridge,
Yeah.
right? This is not right.
Yeah.
Okay, see,
I was born in a car on the bridge.
right, but it was
Really?
right on.
That's where the car stopped.
It's right on the border.
Yeah.
What brought you right here to the city?
My divorce.
Your divorce. You said, "I'm going to Manchester."
No, I had 2 sisters. Actually, I had 3 sisters that were nurses' aides at nursing homes. And before I left Maine, I had already qualified and went to school and became one of those. And I used to work at nursing homes in in Maine. And so they were paying $1 more here because they didn't have enough nurses to give out medication. So you got trained for medication. They don't do that anymore, but they did then because they were short. And so I worked also in a hospice at St. Mary's Hospital in Lewiston.
Okay,
I've done all kinds of things.
I know, but when you came here, why?
I needed a change.
Because you haven't left. You must have loved it.
I did.
Now you're just.
I needed
you're
a
part
change.
of Manchester.
Yeah, I'm
now.
not moving from here. People want me to go move somewhere else. I said, no.
Who tells you to move somewhere else?
Friends, outside of this state. Why don't you move in our state? I said, no, I'm going to die here. This is my home.
Glenn, do you get any support from Canada, like healthcare or
No,
anything?
none at all, because I didn't arrange that. That's my fault, but that's fine.
Maybe there's just a big pile of Canadian money
I wish there was, but
waiting
there's
for
not.
you up in Canada.
No, I didn't do it then, and I've worked here all my life and never worked there, so
You're a fascinating human being.
Yeah.
I'm a book.
You really are. You're fascinating.
Someday I'll write it.
And happy birthday to you, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So I didn't even know. I didn't know it was your birthday. I would have been a little more prepared today.
No, it's not something, to me, birthdays are for kids.
Would you
Or
want-
for senior citizens that have nothing else.
Would you like a donut?
No,
Do you eat donuts?
I do, but I'm not
No,
interested
there's
right
a butternut here. I usually take it, but I'll give it to you.
now. After the show.
All right.
That's generous.
It affects my throat if I eat, so
Oh, you're saying
Yeah.
does it affect your singing? Really?
it does, yes. It gets caught in my throat. And so this way, I normally I forgot to bring my liquids today, my iced tea, but normally I have something, and I always have my cough drop. I start my song with my voice in music.
Why do you have to be so harsh in the
And
holidays?
in the middle,
Wasn't
I-
I nice about it though?
one of the so this song I actually that was the trumpet. It's my it. If you're going to entertain people, you have to keep them entertained. They don't want the same old thing.
Right. You know, yeah, you can't criticize the artist. For
There's
his
certain
art.
artists that you're going to go see because you love that artist for a reason. They're not singing the same song in the same key that everybody else sings. So
Okay.
you have to have your own
I
signature.
stand to be correct.
Now, where else are you playing these days, Glenn?
I'm going to be playing at the senior center pretty soon. Oh, look at him.
Too much,
I'm sorry.
too much.
And I'm in the process. I have some special headphones that have lights and everything, and you've probably seen them. I'm not sure.
Yep.
And I'm going to be singing karaoke and DJing in some of the clubs downtown next year.
Wait a
Yeah,
second.
it's gonna
What
happen.
clubs? What
I'm not
clubs?
telling you till everything is ready next year.
All right.
It's
okay.
coming.
It's coming. And next year's not far
and
away.
and this summer, I've been told that I will be doing a concert at City Hall. I'll be doing a whole hour.
Wait, at City Hall?
I'm not City Hall. I'm sorry, at Veterans Park for the summer.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Really?
Now you're
Yes.
going to headline your own show?
Yes, you should. It's Christmas. I'm doing just Christmas summer. You should see the songs I do. I do a lot of rock and roll. I do a lot of. I do Journey.
Oh, nice. Don't stop believing.
Yeah.
There you go.
I do a lot of the Queen songs, and at first I said I never can do that.
Right, 'cause
But I
that's-
practice and practice and practice. The only song that I haven't matched yet is
Bohemian Rhapsody?
no, I can do that one.
Okay.
I can do it.
Give us a little.
No, I don't know about her. I
Okay,
gotta have the.
okay.
There's too many. The only song that I can't do it right now is, or justice, I say, is the Prince song "Purple Rain." I love "Purple Rain." I'm still practicing.
You know, it's funny because JFed said earlier in the program that you promised to sing Purple Rain also.
Yeah, and I will.
Well, okay.
I'm still working on it.
That's a good song.
You know, I'm the kind of guy that if I'm going to do something, I need to do it right. So if it takes time, it takes time.
All right.
Not just going to rush into it.
No,
See, no.
entertainers don't do that.
Right. Well, that's not.
But then you go, no, oh,
yeah.
he's not on the beat today.
Yeah, you know, yeah, you gotta
So-
make sure that you practice and you.
And I have a good sense of humor, so I'm also thinking about doing comedian. Look at him.
Wait a second.
It's my retirement.
I know.
I've got to keep busy, and I need to earn an income.
All right.
How far is it to the next village? Asked the American tourist. It's about 7 miles, guessed the Irish farmer. But it's only if you run. Now, they already changed that joke. Because when I read it earlier, it was 5 miles if you run. So, okay, next joke. How do you turn my itch a shake? It's itch a skate off, whatever that is. Pick it up and shake it up. That's not funny. Etch a sketch. Why is Irish coffee dark? Because someone forgot to turn the lights on. Who writes these things for me? I need to find myself a better writer. Now that was funny. Hello, George. How's your new false teeth? Asked Blodgett. Now that is Irish. I'm leaving them out till I get used to them, said Lenny. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey Glenn, I like your dancing bears.
You did. You obviously don't like my jokes because you're in the middle of my jokes.
Okay, but
No, go
I just
ahead.
wanted to let you know.
Well, I appreciate
All
it.
right.
Bye
All right,
bye.
bye-bye.
So the dancing bears are a kick, the jokes are not. All right, let's go on to the next one. Again, hello, George. How's your false teats? Asked Blodgett. I'm leaving them out till I get used to them, said Lenny. Now, that's not funny. I don't care what you say. I don't think it's funny. Why did the Irishman cross the road? To get to the vet clinic next to the gas station. I don't find that very funny either. You're going to have to find a new writer. How do they separate the men from the boys at Trinity Church? With the restraining order. How do you get an Irishman out of the bathtub? Throw a bar of soap. I've heard that one before. You see me real shoe size is 4. Now that sounds Irish, says Vera. But I'm wearing 7s cause 4s hurt. Well, then you shouldn't be wearing shoes that are too tight. Why does it take 5 Irishmen to change a light bulb? 1 to change the bulb, and 7 to remark how grand the old bulb was. Ha ha ha. How do you confuse an Irishman? Put two shovel against a wall and tell him to take his pick. Who's that laughter out there? Sounds like a machine. Irish scientists have discovered why birthdays are so good for you. The more you have, the longer you live. Well, that makes some sense. What do ya call a leprechaun covered in cement? A peanut M&M.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I get it.
Absolutely hilarious.
An American... What was that?
He won't let it play. He's being a big baby. Oh, I don't hear it.
Be nice now. An American lawyer asked Patty, whenever I ask the Irishman a questions, why does it even sound English?
You
He
know,
answers with another question to another question. Who tells you that? Said Petty. That's not even funny. It wasn't even
Right.
English. Murphy. Murphy told Quinn that his wife was driving him to drink. Quinn considers him to be lucky. Very lucky indeed. His wife makes him walk.
Awesome.
I think I'd rather walk than drink. Last one.
No, it makes him walk instead of he drives.
Yes, I know.
Wife drives him.
I know.
But
What does corn
Awesome.
wear to bed? Silk.
oh, it's ended too soon.
I tell you.
Absolutely hilarious.
Finally.
I'm glad they're over.
No.
Hello, you're on the air.
yeah, I think these Irish jokes would be more awesome if they were told by an Irishman and not Mr. Willett. Thank you.
Well, if I was an Irishman, I could do that, but I'm not
sure?
Irish, I'm French. So maybe we ought to have an Irishman come do a show here, and maybe we'll have better Irish jokes. Just because I'm French, lady, doesn't mean that I can't celebrate St. Patrick's Day.
Awesome.
So maybe you want to come read them. But thank
Call
you for
back in,
watching. At
baby.
least someone's out there
Call back
watching.
in, baby.
I can only do my best here.
Call back in, baby.
Would you lay off those machines?
And by the way, that is not a real lie detector test, Glenn. That is a fake.
It certainly is.
Right now, did you ask the police chief if that thing was real?
He was here sitting at that desk.
Oh,
and you told him, oh, sorry, but it is. We have our own. And
Oh.
you actually lied to him.
I lied to. Maybe that's why he hasn't been back.
Probably.
well, yeah, he's been back the last year and a half, hasn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah, of course he has.
I think so.
Yeah.
So we just let it go.
Yeah, I know. You're just, here's the thing. We always just have fun with
I know, but I live in reality.
I know. So do we.
But
if you're gonna be
a lot of the world people live in fantasies,
if you're gonna be a comedian, though, you have to have some thick skin. Too.
and I do.
All right,
But
good.
there's also a line. When you cross that line, it goes over and over for a year and a half.
No,
you know.
what line?
It was entertaining to the listeners.
Well, it
was
might have
funny.
been, but it's the same thing. It's derogatory. That's the word.
Well, I'm glad you didn't. I'm glad you're still with us.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Right.
God willing.
It wouldn't be the same without you.
No, I appreciate you coming in and singing for the kids today. That was great.
You're welcome.
Well, I don't know if it was for the kids today. It was for all of us.
Well, yeah,
Not
but
for
he,
everyone,
all of us,
right?
But he still, he did it with the kids in mind.
I'll come back either Tuesday or Wednesday with a check for you, and that's what I'm doing it for. I'm doing it for the kids because it's for the programs to buy gifts for those who might not have some.
Well,
Right.
some people were saying you weren't going to last the 2 hours in the show. You were going to walk out.
One guy on the Facebook said that I bet you 1,000% he's going to walk out.
Yeah.
I do have a thick skin.
You do.
I made it clear to all of you that we were doing this for the kids, and it was Christmas only.
Where can we check out your comedy show when it happens?
When it happens, I will let you know.
All right. Wow. So you have a lot of things on the horizon.
Yeah,
Also,
and I speak French and English fluently, so
Oh, so you could be like a French-speaking comedian.
yes, I tried it out this year in New Brunswick. I did 2 concerts this year. One in Norton, Maine, when I was there for my class reunion. Well, I'm sorry.
Okay, sorry.
I celebrated 50 years
Oh,
of graduation, and then I did one in New Brunswick, which is right across the river in St. Leonard's, and I did one in English and one in French.
wow,
yeah. Multi-talented.
impressive.
Well,
As usual.
I know the languages, so it makes it easy.
That's awesome.
Well, thank you for being here today, Glenn. I don't know. I had a lot of fun. It went by quick.
It really did.
Yeah.
It was
We
fun,
can't even get 6 songs in. But
Maybe
I do have these.
Maybe next time.
Well, you'll be here dropping by on Wednesday, right?
Maybe next time I can do a Celine Dion. It's so this is Christmas. She sings, and I sing, but we're separate voices. You hear us both. It's a duet.
Oh, is that? It's like
It was done through Zoom, through my Zoom account.
really. So
Yeah.
you've technically done a duet with.
Yeah, Celine Dion.
Wow.
From Canada, right?
Wow.
Now that's impressive.
And I do very well with Barbara Streisand.
You do.
Oh, her voice is just somehow it's perfect for my voice.
You love Barbara.
I do like Barbara, and we've done a duet before. We've done 2 or 3 of them, in fact. At first, she was kind of questioning, and then she heard my voice and said, "Oh, you can work on that." Wow. You have to believe.
You're gonna believe. Great job today, Glenn.
Thank you.
Yeah. Awesome.
Always learn a few new facts about you. Fascinating.
You don't want to hear too many at one time. You're going to get overwhelmed.
Right. It's hard. You'll break the fake lie detector machine.